Giggling here on the Domino's postgame report. It's because we've got 4-year-old Jake Benson, the son of head coach Chuck Benson, joining us here courtside. Chuck, what a game. 1.4 seconds left. Charles Clark offhand to the right, a coast-to-coast drive after a missed free throw on the other end for
it was a good game. It was a great game.
Jake said it pretty well. Good game, but I mean, Charles Clark, season-high 30 points, seventh career 30-point game, and the game-winning bucket.
Well, you know, this was a big rivalry. This series had not been swept since the 12-13 season. Sawyer Williams, who's an outstanding player, had always split. Great job, Mike. Had always split in this game, and he was aware of that. And good gracious, man, what an incredible finish! I'll be honest with you, I was as disappointed on so many levels, collectively speaking, with our team and their execution offensively for literally, as I said to you a minute ago, Cav off air, 39 minutes and 53 seconds. I mean, it didn't matter. We tried trying to encourage him, tried to look for things to do to get clean looks. We couldn't do it. And, you know, of course, we had we missed that free throw. We fouled, go down. That kid's a more than capable free throw shooter. He missed it. We didn't call the timeout, and I just told him, I literally screamed to Sean, if he misses it, give Charles the ball and everybody get out of the way. Because I know what that guy does. Charles Clark is a bad dude in a very, very good way, and he did what he does.
Performance worthy of All-America status?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I wouldn't trade Charles Clark for anybody, anywhere, period. The guy is an absolute warrior. Can't say enough about him. The guy literally refuses to. There near the end, he point blank said to the guys, "Look at that score, guys. We got to do some stuff." And in one of the very last timeouts, I even told him, I was like, "Hey, boys, here's the deal. Charles and Sawyer, they're going to carry this thing." And lo and behold, that's what happened.
A combined 55 points between the two of them. What was it about their games that was working tonight when the rest of the supporting cast, the stuff wasn't up to the typical snuff?
Yeah, man, this is a tough game, and they were really sound defensively, and it gave us troubles, and I think we still lacked the mental toughness and fortitude to sort of fight through that and more or less force your offensive will on people. And I just thought our execution was very, very suspect, and I just go back to that. I mean, it's a mental weakness, and we've got to show some toughness, and when we see tough teams, we've got to be able to have a better response than what we showed offensively tonight.
What does it say though that with not one of the team's best performances this season, that you do pull out a win where in games past you faltered?
Well, I think I told the team afterwards, guys, I was disappointed in so many levels, but I liked the resiliency of the second half. I thought our zone really, really slowed down their production. And allowed us to get in transition. I thought Cameron Holmes, who had sort of struggled, had two big shots late in that game that were just unbelievably needed. And we showed some resiliency there, and for that I'm pleased and proud for our guys. But I'm gonna tell you now, this was like you said, this wasn't even close to a quality performance, and yet we still found a win.
You bring up what Cam Holmes does. What was it about his threes in transition that was so significant?
Timing. We're fighting and clawing to get back in that thing. And he got two pretty good looks and nailed both of them. If he doesn't make them, I mean, this Charles didn't have the chance to do what he did at the end. So I thought Cameron and Sawyer were really the two guys in terms of shot making there when I stretched it really put us in a position.
Touched on it a moment ago. Made the switch to zone early in the second half, maybe after you went down 10. Why did you change from the man to the zone?
We just, they run good, fast stuff. And we had been going back and forth about it as a staff into this game. And, I thought we'd been playing some pretty solid man defense. But I was concerned because they had good guard play. They got veteran guards. They ran their stuff clean. And they've got so many, combo actions, handoff, ball screen, handoff, weave actions in the ball screens, and it's tough to guard. And so, despite the fact that we felt like man-to-man we could do it, we obviously weren't. And I really thought the zone was an equalizer. I mean, at one point there in the second half, they were shooting 60+% in the field.
Yeah.
and we really, really cooled them down there, I felt like, and gave ourselves a chance to get in the transition. I thought that was big.
Better performance will no doubt be needed on Saturday when you take on Wingate in just a massive game.
Yeah.
Carson-Newman 10th in the region rankings, which came out today. The Bulldogs were 7th. What do you have to do between now and Saturday to get ready for that massive contest?
It's huge. They beat us at Holt earlier this year. They have won since December 17th. They've been beat one time, and that was by LMU. Mm-hmm. They've swept Queens in that period of time. I think they are the hottest team in our conference, and I think it's a monumental task. But we've won down there pretty over the last 4 years. I think we've won three of the last 4 years, some kind of thing. So we've shown we can do it, and our guys know there's a lot riding on this thing. We want to move up in those region rankings, so we can put ourselves in a position to potentially earn an at-large bid to the national tournament. So I don't think there'll be any problem in terms of motivation. We just have to get a little rest and let our guys enjoy this a little bit. The bus ride did not be fun home, but enjoy this and then refocus tomorrow.
Chuck, pleasure as always. We'll talk to you Saturday at Wingate.
Great. Thanks, Kev.
That's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson.